Hello students. Last year we have studied about the concept of history. Now we will do a quick revision of it. What is history? History is a coherent account of the significant past events in the progress of human culture. We can say in a simple words, it is the study of past events. The events which has occurred. Coherent means logical and systematized. Students, we have also learnt about the different phases of history, which are ancient, medieval and modern. Now in this chapter, we are going to study about the sources of history. Sources of history are the tools that help us in understanding history and historical events. History can be learned through customs and traditions, folk arts, folk literature, as well as historical documents. All these are known as sources of history. These sources of history are classified into three types: material sources, oral sources, and written sources. Let's first talk about material sources. Material sources, which means the information we got in an object or in form of specimen. It is also called an original source or evidence. The example of material sources are monuments, coin, ornaments, earthen pots, memorials, forts and buildings, art and architecture. Here are some pictures of the material sources. Next is oral sources. History enables people to share their stories in their own words with their own voice through their own understanding of what happened and why. Example of oral sources are ovies, folk songs and folk tales. Next, written sources. Written sources are those which are in the form of written text. In the past, materials like potsherds, unbaked bricks, bark of birch trees, and copper plates were used for writing. Example of written sources are copper plates, inscriptions, Puranas, travelogues, Vedic literature and pillar inscriptions. Students, so today we have learnt about what is history. It is a coherent account of the significant past events. Three phases of history: ancient, medieval and modern. And three sources of history: material sources, oral sources and written sources. I hope you people have understood. Thank you.